Hello, my name is Taylor Dalton, and this content acquisition podcast is on how to write a works cited page in MLA format. You will need to cite your papers in MLA format in pretty much everything you do from now on. So in high school, in college, if you end up publishing papers after that, MLA is the most typical form of citing your sources. We're going to walk through the different types of sources that you can cite and how to do that, and then how to actually put your works cited page together. So to cite a book, you will need to find the author, the title, the place of publication, the publisher, and the date of publication. If one of these things is not listed in the book for whatever reason, you would just omit that. But for the most part, most of these things should be in there. So you have your last and first name, and then your title is in italics, the place of publication, colon, publisher, comma, date of publication, and then the medium of publication. The medium of publication is how you used this book. Was it an actual physical book that you could hold in your hands? Was it an ebook, online? So that's how you would state that. So for my example, I have Lee, Harper, period, To Kill a Mockingbird, period, New York, colon, Harper, Perennial, Modern, Classics, comma, 2006, period, print, because it was a printed book. To cite a page on a website, you're going to need the author, again, title of page on the website, that will go in quotations with a period. Period goes inside the quotation marks, and that's very common with MLA format. The website title is in italics, website publisher, comma, date of publication in day, month, year format. Day, month, year format means you have the day first, then the month, then the year, unlike your typical month, day, comma, year that we're used to. And then the URL, period. So we have the author's last and first name, title of the page on the website. Variety is the website title, so that's in italics, comma, the website publisher, and then our day, month, year format, and then the URL followed by a period. A lot of these things are going to be searching for the same thing: publishers, authors, titles, dates. You just need to get used to the different orders they go in depending on the different form of citation. So for a print newspaper, you want the last, first, middle initial. Middle initial is not required. Article title, newspaper title is in italics. The date, month, year, again, that's in that order. And that's the date, month, year it was published, colon, and then page numbers. And then print, obviously, because it's a printed newspaper. That's the only way that it could be. That's the only medium. Example would be this Meyer Berry energy drinks promise edge, but experts say proof it's scanned. That's in quotations with a period on the inside. New York Times is in italics. The 1st, January 2013. That's our date, month, year format. And then print. For online, you're looking basically at the same thing. The only difference is that you'll have the website title here, the web, and the month, the date, month, year accessed. So you have your last, first name, article title, newspaper title, date, month, year published, pages, website title, web, that's your medium, date, month, year accessed. So date, month, year published, and date, month, year accessed. The published is when the article in the newspaper was published. The date, month, year accessed is when you yourself read the article, found the article online. Here is an example of that. Going off of the page numbers here, we have, where is it on this one? Website title, and then NP. NP means no page. But for up here, the pages, it says 1. This does not mean number of pages, it means page number. So if it was on the 4th page of the newspaper, it would say 4. If it was on pages 4 and 5, because it was a longer article, it'd say 4-5. Okay, moving on to putting your works cited page together. So the title is always works cited, and that's at the top center to your page. Then all of your citations go in alphabetical order. This goes by the author's last name, the first letter of the author's last name. If there is no author's name, then it goes by the next part of your citation. They do not have to go in any particular order as far as the type. It's like if you have a book and an article and a website, those don't go in any particular order. It's only on alphabetical order. So it could go book, article, book, website, newspaper, book, it doesn't matter. The next biggest thing is the hanging indent, and in a minute I will show you how to do that. Hanging indent basically means that your indentation is opposite of a regular indentation. So the line is normal and then the next line is indented. And then it's very common for it to be double spaced. The only reason it'll be double spaced is if your instructor tells you otherwise. Okay, here I am on my works cited page that I started. I basically copied over everything that we had in that PowerPoint. I'm going to go ahead and put these in alphabetical order. So you're going to highlight that, Control X, which means to cut, enter that down so it's right in order, Control V. Okay, MC would be next, and then after MC would be ME. So we're going to highlight that, Control X, Control V. Backspace that space, backspace that space, and I believe there's space right here. Yep, backspace that space too. Okay, now let's go through how to make the hanging indent. So you're going to highlight your entire citation, just for the one citation though. Highlight the whole thing. Then you're going to go to this paragraph section that is under the home page. Click the little box with the arrow, go to the indentation section, find special, down arrow to hanging. Okay, now this one isn't going to change because it's only one line. The hanging indent happens on the second line, but we're not going to leave it be because we want to make sure our pages are consistent. So let's go ahead and highlight this next one. We're going to go to paragraph, click the box with the arrow, special indentation, arrow down to hanging. Oop, nope, wrong one. Hanging. Okay, look at that. Now the next two lines are indented in. You can highlight the next one, box with the arrow, special, hanging. Okay. Highlight the last one, hanging. Okay. And now all of our citations are hanging. So now we're going to highlight all of this, go back to the same paragraph space, and now we're going to make sure it's double spaced. Okay. Oh, I should have made this double spaced as well. That was my fault. Double. So now it's consistent. Now with our hanging indent and our double spacing, this is what our works cited page looks like. It's in alphabetical order. It's not in any particular order besides the alphabet. And then you are done. Congratulations, you have put together your works cited page.